customer tried to do the alternator herself, so we got the belt off, we got idler pulleys off, we got a lot of stuff off. So I'm gonna show you guys pretty much how to remove the alternator. You want to disconnect the negative cable here, and then you got the B positive, and you also got the wire harness right here. So I'll just push my finger in and try to get this out. There we go. You know, make it something stronger. Alright, we'll move this nut. It's a 12 millimeter. Take off this connection here. Once you remove that 12 millimeter, next we're going to jack up the car, get it off the ground, and next remove the wheel by 21 millimeter lug nuts. Go. All came off. And now we remove this under cover. Alright, move these screws. They come out. No, they're not coming out. This one look like better. Yeah. But not this one. Alright, and next remove this 10 millimeter. Okay. We got that. And now we gotta remove this. Come out. Here we go. Put that to the side. There we go. Now we can work with this inspection cover, but there's another 10 right here. 10 millimeter bolt on the side here. There you go. Now you can move that part. Next you got 10s down here. This 10. 1, 2. Is that it? Nope. And you got these popping clips right there. So let's see if I can remove that. There we go. Got under it. Pull that out. There's one. There's another one. Come on, girl. Let's see, there's two. See if I get this one too. Three. That's the missing one. Oh, we also got another 10 right here. go. And now we're back up top, and then we're going to remove this harness here that goes to the alternator. Let's see, she pushes in on that tab. Let's see, she just pop out. There we go. And then we got all the electric connections off of the alternator. Let's check the condition of this pin here. Looks pretty decent. Alright, and then next you have a 12mm bolt right here. Now I'm going to move the 12mm bolt. Let's see if my gun can take her off. Come on, girl. Top bolt, 12. And now we're moving on to the AC compressor. The belt's already took, the belt and the pulley was already taken off, so I can't show you guys, but I'll show you how to put it back together. Can't show you how to take it out. And these are 14 for the AC compressor. There's 4 of them. So here's the first one. 1, 2. AC line stopping me. Come on, girl. Go. 3. 4. Over here in the corner. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm gonna just remove them. That one's not coming out, so I'll leave that one. I'm not gonna fight with that one. Here we go. I'm gonna get a jack so the AC doesn't have to hang by the AC lines. Let's see here. There we go. Got this out the way. And now we gotta move this bolt. It should be a 14 or 12. I think it's a 14. All right, so I'm taking an extension, going behind the exhaust. Let's see if I can get on it. There we go. She might not be strong enough. Got some torque on it. Let's see here. Here we go. She turned a little bit. Let's see what we could get down. There we go. And you guys can't see. No. See if I get my ratchet on here. Here we go. Now I'm gonna just break it free. Let's see. Here we go. We gotta move him. Okay. Now I'll get my drive to take her off. My impact gun. Spin it out. Might be out by now. Let's see. Now I'm going to remove the housing for the tensioner because the bolt is actually spinning. So let's see if I can loosen this up. There we go. Hold on. Oh, this works better. Break them free. Come on, girl. There we go. That's broken free. Get this one. Let's see here. So little off. There you go. Now I can take off those 2 bolts. Now we're taking off those 2 bolts. There's one. There's the other one. There she go, on the floor. And I might have to loosen up the top bolt here, which is also a 12. No. All right, now we're gonna break this 12mm free. See if I get it break. Oh, go. Oh, she actually not that tight. I could probably do it on my hand now. Hold on, let me see. No, not yet. I'm tightening it. Just have to break it free. There we go. Alright. Now let's remove this bolt. Or at least get it loose. You don't gotta remove it all the way. Enough so you can remove. You don't have to remove that top bolt all the way, but enough so you can take this pin here and then take it off the bolt. See if I can push that through now. Come on, girl. There we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go. It's a long 14. And usually you could take the alternator and then slide it through the wheel well with some fighting, and you push the AC compressor forward. But honestly, since the guy already removed all of this, I'm gonna just take it off from the top. All I gotta do is remove this line some, and let's see where she budge. Let's see. All right, she's coming down. And now I'm gonna pull it towards me. Here she go. But you do not have to remove all of this. Maybe just the fan shroud, but not the radiator. You could usually take it through, remove it through the wheel well over here. It'll come right out. Now let's match the alternators. All right, now we're matching the alternators. Drop this bolt, pick it back up. Here's the connections, they look the same. The positive look the same. The customer got the part. I'm not sure where he got it from. It looked like it may be remanufactured anyway, but that's no issue. All right, now we're gonna reinstall it. I got this alternator. I'm gonna put it in the same way I took it out. Let's get around these electrical connections. And come on, girl. There we go. All right, and then now I'm gonna get my 14. Get underneath the car, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Just trying to line it up. Get these bolt holes in. Alright. Let's see if I can move this AC compressor more towards me. Alright. Alternator is kind of slanted, so here we go. Come on, girl. There we go. You got it through for the most part. Got that in there, and now we're gonna start the threads. All right. I got my finger on the other end. I'm not going to tighten her up, just get her snug. Need something stronger. Alright, now I got something a little bit stronger. Now let's see. Here we go. Now I got some play before I bolt her all the way up. So let me remove this. And now we're going to go to the top of the alternator. Alright. Now let's put this harness back in. And the B positive plug. Let's see here. Snaps right back into place. And make sure this is aligned correctly. Here we go. It's a 12 millimeter. I'll use this, the new one, to tighten it down. Put on. There we go. Make sure you do not over torque this. This gun is not strong at all. That's why I don't mind using it. Alright, once you tighten this up, make sure that feels good. You want to cover this connection here, and then now you can line up your alternator with the bolt hole. Here you go. And now here's your 12. Go. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to start by hand. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And once you got the alternator lined up, I'm just going to take a wrench and tighten this 12 back up. Let's see if I can get under it. There we go. Alright. Once that's tight, next thing I'm gonna do is actually bolt up the tensioner here, but I'm not going to show you that because like I told you, you don't have to take it out. But I will show you. All right, so here's your tensioner. Tighten this up some more. Let's loosen this up some, so that way we got that play there. Alright, and now we got this belt back on. It goes around the alternator, around the AC compressor, under the idler pulley here, then around the crank over there, and then back to the AC, as you can tell. And then when you want to get the tension on, you just push down on this pulley here, and you tighten it up. Push down there, and you tighten it back up. And then that way you'll get your tension. And here you go. Here's a diagram of the belt. On a harmonic balancer underneath the idler pulley, around the alternator, and around the AC compressor. Pushing hard on it, so we got our tension good. And then next you put the wheel on, and now we're going to remove the car from the jack. And then now on the radiator. I'm not going to show you guys how to install the radiator because you don't have to take out the radiator. The only thing you do got to take off the fan shroud, and I'll show you those bolts that need to be removed. It's right here. You only got to remove 1, 2, and that's it. The fan shroud, that's the only thing you got to remove the very first time in order so you can take the AC compressor and pull it forward. You only got to remove these 2 bolts. You don't have to install or remove this entire radiator. That was actually pointless. So I'll show you when the car's running. Alright, so we put everything back together. You got the rubber grommet there. You got the coolant hose connection over there. Also the radiator fan connections. Also over there. Actually, I'll probably push this tab back in. And then you got the rubber grommet here, and then the airbox connections. All the way right here, biometric sensor. Actually, probably should be a evap line. Here we go. It goes from here, connects under there. That's how that goes. And then actually now, I think it's time to start the car. Don't forget to reconnect that as well. Okay. Let's see. It's a brand new battery, so it shouldn't have to be jump started. Pulley shaking, the belt's not shaking, and then you can't really tell because how you designed this, but there you go. See, that's better. No, I'm just making it worse. Wait, that's it. Now you know how to do the alternator on your 2000 Nissan Maxima. Always remember, for better, faster service, QuickFix Auto. Thank you guys.